guys, I wanted to get on here and talk about some side hustle ideas that you can use during your debt-free journey or journey after debt or whatever you are working towards. I wanted to share some of the things that we did as side hustles during our debt-free journey that might be helpful for you. I want to talk about these specific things because I have experience doing these things. Just know that there's a million other things out there that you can do to bring in extra income during your debt-free journey. This is just what I found and what worked for me and what worked for Aaron, and we were able to increase our income doing these things. If you're new here, my name is Allison with Baby Stepping to Freedom. My husband Aaron and I paid off $125,000 worth of debt following Dave Ramsey's baby steps. These side hustles are just some of the things that we did during our debt-free journey to help pay off debt. Some of these things we're still doing now even though we are out of debt, and we've actually found a lot of enjoyment in doing things outside of our regular 9-to-5 jobs. So I want to share this with you and hope that it motivates you to find something that you can increase your income with. If you like what you have seen here on my channel, please consider subscribing down below where you can see more videos and information about paying off debt and living a intentional life towards freedom. So when we started paying off debt, Aaron and I had a long conversation, kind of an ongoing conversation about side hustles and what those were gonna look like for us. I have a lot of free time built into my schedule because I work in the school system. I have winter break and spring break and summer break. Aaron, on the other hand, does not have those breaks and he works on commission. So we discussed how his time is better spent trying to make more commission and more sales rather than getting a second job or doing something in his downtime where he could be working on his full-time job. So a lot of these side hustles are things I picked up because of my work schedule and my availability, and Aaron really focused a lot of his spare time on just increasing his income and making more commission. So as I go through, it might sound like I'm doing everything, but Aaron worked really hard to increase his sales, and every year has just increased his income more and more through making sales and making extra commission. That was really helpful in our debt-free journey because we were able to build a budget around Aaron's salary, and any commission he got always went towards debt. So one of the biggest things that I did during our debt-free journey to bring in extra income was teach online with VIP Kid. VIP Kid is a company that is based out of China, and they hire American and Canadian teachers to teach English to kids in China. So you get on their platform, you work one-on-one with kids in China, and you teach the VIP Kid lesson that can range from very basic English to more advanced English. It's all based on Beijing time, so most of the teachers in America are teaching either late at night or early in the morning, which worked very well for my schedule because I have a full-time job. So I would wake up early in the morning before work, and I would teach a handful of classes before work, and then I would go work all day. It did get exhausting sometimes because I would wake up at 4:30 in the morning to teach classes, but it was really helpful to be able to have a flexible schedule to bring in as much extra income as I was willing to bring in. So all it took was me going to sleep early at night so I could wake up early in the morning and teach these classes. My extra income ranged from nothing, some months I didn't teach anything, to up to $1,000 extra in a month because you can teach as much or as little as you want. I'm still a teacher with VIP Kid. I have taken a little bit of a break since becoming debt-free for a couple reasons. One, I was feeling like I just wanted to sleep in the morning, and two, because of the daylight savings time change, it made the hours 1 hour earlier in the mornings, which was really hard for my full-time job. So I'm taking a little bit of a break with VIP Kid to kind of reevaluate how much I want to do now that we are debt-free. So I'll start looking into it again when the time changes in March. But for right now, I'm on a VIP Kid break. Another side hustle that Erin and I did during our debt-free journey was to do secret shopping jobs through either Field Agent or Easy Shift. These are just apps that you can download on your phone, and there's different jobs that you can do, taking pictures of products to see where they're located, or doing some customer service jobs where you interact with employees at certain stores. A lot of times Erin and I went together almost on like a little frugal date night where we would go into stores and complete a job together and make money instead of spending money. So the jobs range in what they pay from just a couple dollars to some of them are more like $10, $11, $12, and we could sometimes get 4 or 5 done in a night depending on how much we were willing to do and willing to drive around, and bring in an extra $50, $60 every month if that's how much we were willing to do these jobs. So Field Agent, Easy Shift, they're both really fun, flexible side hustles that you can bring in a little bit of extra money. Something else that was really great for us to bring in some extra income during our debt-free journey was to sell stuff around the house. We started realizing how much stuff we just had sitting around that we didn't use. And Dave Ramsey says, when you start paying off debt, sell so much that the kids think they're next. Well, we don't have kids, so the cats think they're next? I don't know, maybe. So we just found stuff around the house that we weren't using that could be worth some money. We posted it on Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, Poshmark, all kinds of places to just sell things that were sitting, collecting dust that could be worth some money. A lot of the things were just a couple dollars here and there, but over the last 2.5 years, we have sold a lot of stuff. We've made a lot of money, and we've gotten rid of a lot of clutter. So it was a great thing for us to do together, to look through our stuff and really decide what we valued and what was worth something to us and what we used, and then get rid of things that we didn't use. And since we have started getting rid of clutter around our house a couple years ago, we've talked a lot about how we really don't miss the stuff that we've gotten rid of. I honestly can't even remember half of the stuff we got rid of, and it really made us realize what we use and what we don't, and that has helped us decide what we need and what we don't need when we're buying things too. There's lots of stuff that we got rid of that maybe I liked, but I never used, and then I see something like that at the store and I'm like, that'd be really nice to buy that. But wait, I sold something like that, and that's right, I never used it, so I don't need this thing. So it's kind of helped us not spend as much money as well, because we're earning money on stuff around the house, and then we're realizing how little we really need, and so we don't buy as much. Also, towards the end of our debt-free journey, we started thrift shopping. So we would go to the Goodwill outlet store where there's just bins and bins of stuff that didn't sell at Goodwill, or go to a Goodwill or other thrift store and buy secondhand items and sell them on Poshmark. I have a video about Poshmark where you can learn a little bit more about how it works. I'm still continuing to sell on Poshmark right now and just find stuff around my house or find something at Goodwill that is worth some money and make a profit, because it's super easy to just post things and kind of forget about them and check Poshmark every now and then and bump some things and share some things and create some bundles and all that and make a little bit of extra income. So Poshmark or eBay or Facebook Marketplace, all of those places are great to sell things you either have on hand or you got for really cheap and make a little extra income. Finally, the last thing that both Erin and I did, I've kind of mentioned it already in this video, to increase our income is just doing extra things at work. So I took on multiple additional responsibilities at work that included some stipends and extra pay where I could help increase my full-time income. Erin focused on making commissions, doing extra things outside of his regular job responsibilities that helped increase his income as well. Neither of us have the opportunity to work overtime because we're both salaried employees, but I know a lot of people who are on their debt-free journey do work overtime and just do extra things at work to bring in extra money. Because you're already there, you're already working, might as well take advantage of whatever else you can. So in addition to all of these things I've talked about, I also have taken on multiple additional responsibilities at my full-time job where I have increased my income there as well. So that's it. I hope that this has helped you maybe get some ideas for ways that you can increase your income during your debt-free journey or journey to financial independence, whatever you are working towards. If you've done something that I haven't talked about here, leave a comment below and tell me what you've done so other people can maybe pick up that side hustle as well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.